Good morning, good Sunday morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well right now. Hope in some way, in one way or another, that you're thriving. As I as we get ready to go through the series today, I wanted to work on a couple of different things. One of them is just thinking simply about keeping within the flow of the breath and working. As always, those are just the constants in this practice. The next thing is I want to work on some of the transitions in between postures when we are on the floor. Not necessarily working on the jump throughs and trying to make that an aspect of the practice that might be. It can be frustrating for some people and thinking there's always this anticipation or this belief that like you should be able to jump through and jump back. Sometimes it's an anatomy thing. Sometimes it's a strength thing, but sometimes it's also a kind of a coordination thing. So once you've figured out the processes and the movements, it can be something that's not necessarily as stressful as it might normally seem. If you have a couple of bricks, grab them. They might help facilitate those transitions a little bit. What we want to do is we want to focus as we move into postures and as we move in through our transitions on the floor, but jumping forward and back into chaturanga, and then jumping forward from down dog and setting down. We want to think in terms of just making it a clean and efficient transition. And so what we'll work primarily on is which leg steps forward and how we set down from kind of a squatted position at the front of the mat. And it's intended to build some strength. It's also, but remember, the efficiency with the breathing is really our focal point, which is really our primary kind of actions that we want. And we'll talk a little bit about also the transition back as well. So if you are online, just go ahead and sit in a nice rooted seated posture, feeling length in the spine. You can be on your bottom, or else you can be up on your knees. I like Vajrasana. Somebody can reach their device. If you could just let me know that you can hear me. Otherwise, just sitting still, finding yourself nice and tall. Just making sure to feel the inhale, lift your heart and open. As you exhale, become just a little bit taller yet. Feel the ears move back. Opening the eyes a little bit. Let's go ahead and come to the front of the mat, standing in Samastiti. Bring the ribs towards the top corners. We'll go ahead and start out with our invocation, call and response, beginning and ending with Om. I'll give a little space after the phrasing so that you'll be able to respond. We'll start with kind of joining each other with our Om at the end and the beginning. Deep breath. Vande Gurunam Chardanaravinde Sandar Shita Svatma Sukha Vabode Nishrayase Jangalikaya Mane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantiyae Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirsam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim Front of the mat, big toes touching, a little space in between the heels. Anchor down through the tailbone, pull the inner thighs back. Let's Surya Namaskara. Inhale, arms come up, reach the sky. Really find expansion, lift up at the heart. Exhale, folding forward, hands down to the mat. Try to work the palms flat. Inhale, lift your heart forward. And then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog, inhale. And down dog, exhale. Hips towards the sky. One. Two. Three. Four. One more inhale. Pressing the breath out. Finish your exhale. Look forward. Step forward or float to the front. Inhaling, Sapta. Lift the chin up off the chest. Exhaling, Ashtanga fold. Nava, inhale, rise up, reach up, lift up. And exhale, arms to the side, Samastihitihi. Inhale, arms up. And then Dve, fold forward, hands flat. Inhale, Trini, lift your heart. And then exhale, Chatwari, little push-up pose. Pancha, inhale, lift the heart. Chat. Exhale, lift your hips. One. Two. Three. 4, 1, inhale. As you exhale, engage, bend the knees, look forward, float or step to the front. Inhale upon landing, pull the breath in. Exhale, fold, press the palms down. Inhale, Nava, rising up. Exhale, arms to the side, Samastihitihi. Way back to the heels, Ekam. Inhale, reaching up. Dve, exhale, palms down. Trini, inhale, lift your heart. And then Chatwari, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhaling, up dog. Chat, exhale, down dog. One. Quality breathing. Three. Four. Finishing the exhale, bend the knees, step forward or float to the front. Inhaling, Sapta, lift chin from chest. Exhale, Ashtanga fold. Nava, inhale, rising up. Exhale, arms to the side, Samastihitihi. Ekam. Inhale, arms up. And Dve, exhale, palms down. Trini, inhale, bring weight into the hands, lean weight forward. As you exhale, bend the elbows. Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog, inhale. Down dog. And exhale, hips to the sky. And one. So strong through the legs. Knees can still be bent and they can still have strong legs. Then pull the pubic bone back towards the sacrum and the tailbone drawn down towards your heels. So you want to feel the deepening of the groin. At the same time, tailbone drawn down helps you to activate through the front body. pubic bone back, tries to keep your abdomen long. So 2 actions, creating both. Take a deep breath, inhale. Finish the exhale, really feel that squeeze. Press the breath, look forward, front of the mat. Inhaling, sapta, lift chin from chest. Exhale, Ashtanga, press into the floor. Inhale, Nava, rise up. And Samastihitihi. Ekam, last one. And then Dve, fold, hands down. Trini, inhale, lift your chin up off your chest. Exhale, Chaturanga. Pancha, inhaling, up dog. Chat. Exhale, hips to the sky for down dog. 1. 2. Long legs. See if you can think about pressing the outsides of the hips towards your heels and then pulling the inner thighs up towards the pubic bone and rotating them it back a little. So both actions, pushing, pulling, pushing into the floor, pulling up out of the earth. 4. Finish the exhale, feel that squeeze, pubic bone to sacrum, floater step. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold into that space. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, arms to the side, Samastiti. Utkatasana, Surya Namaskar, set deep. Fingers brush the floor, ekam, reach to the sky. Dve, palms down. Trini, inhale, engage. Exhale, Chapwadi, low push-up. Up dog, inhaling. Down dog, exhaling. Left foot flat, right leg forward. Sapta, inhale, warrior 1. Ashtanga, exhale, Chaturanga. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale, then take the right foot flat, left foot forward. Inhale, Ekadasha. Dvadasha, low push-up. Trayudasha, inhale. Dvadasha, exhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. One more inhale. Find your exhale, pressing the breath. Look forward, floater step. Inhale upon landing. Panchasha, exhale, Sholadasha, fold. Utkatasana, Saptadasha, arms up. Samastihitihi. Ekam, inhale, look up. Dve, exhale, palms flat. Trini, inhale, lift chin. Chapwadi, exhale, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, look at the nose. Down dog, exhale, hips to the sky. Right foot forward. Sapta, inhale, rising up. Ashtanga, exhale, Chaturanga. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale, left foot forward. Ekadasha, inhale, arms up. Dvadasha, exhale, Chaturanga. Trayudasha, inhale. And then Chaptudasha, exhale, hips towards the sky. And a 1. 2. 3. 4. Press the breath. Look forward, in front of the mat. Inhale, Panchadasha. Exhale, Shodasha, fold. Utkatasana, Saptadasha, arms up. Samastihitihi. Ekam, inhale, look up. Dve, exhale, hands down. Trini, inhale, heart lifts. Chapwadi, exhale, Chaturanga. Pancha, up dog. Shot, exhale, down dog. Right foot forward. Sapta. Inhale, reaching. Ashtanga. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, contracting. Left foot forward. Inhale. Ekadasha. Rise up. And Dvadasha. Chaturanga. Trayudasha. Inhale. Chaturdasha. Exhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. Finish the exhale. Look forward, front of the mat. Inhaling, Panchadasha. Exhale, Shodasha. Utkatasana, Saptarasha. Arms up. Samastihiti. Ekam, inhale, look up. And Dve, exhale, fold. Trini, inhale, chin up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, heart expands. Shot, exhale. Right foot forward. Sapta, inhale, arms up. Ashtanga, exhale, little push up. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot forward. Ekadasha, inhale. And Dvadasha, exhale. Trayudasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. Finish the exhale. And 5 front. Inhale, upon landing. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, arms up. Samastihiti. Again, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shot, exhale. Right foot forward. Sapta, inhale. And then Ashtanga, exhale. Nava, lift the heart. Dasha, lift the hips, left leg. Inhale, Ekadasha. And then Dvadasha. Trayudasha. Chaturdasha. Hips high. 1. 2. 3. 4. Fix the exhale, press it out. And then 5 forward. Inhale, Panchadasha. Exhale, Shodasha. Utkatasana, Saptarasha. Arms up. Samastihiti. Last one. Ekam, inhale. And Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, up dog. Shot, exhale, down dog, right foot. Sapta, inhale. Ashtanga, exhale. Nava, exhale, Dasha. Left foot forward. Inhale, Ekadasha. Exhale, Dvadasha. Trayudasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5 forward. Panchadasha, inhale. Chodasha, exhale. Utkatasana, Saptadasha, inhale. Samastihitihi, exhale. Hands to the waist, feet out, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, charge the legs, forward fold. Grab your big toes, inhale, pull away from the waist, pubic bone back. Exhale, elbows out to the outside or towards your calves. You choose, but do whichever one intentionally. Shoulder blades move away from your ears. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift your chin up off the chest. Hold there. Engage your core. Palms underneath your feet. Inhale, lift the heart a little bit more. Exhale, elbows away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift your chin. Hold there as you exhale. Hands to the waist, engage. Inhale, come up. Exhale, feet together, Samastihitihi. Trikonasana, inhale, step the right foot back. Rotate both sets of toes so the left foot follows, left hip follows initially. As you exhale, pull the left inner thigh back as you reach out. Strengthen your right leg, push it into the floor. Left arm up to the sky. So it feels like the sacrum is kind of pressing back because the left inner thigh is pulling back quite a lot. But then engage your core, pull the belly button in, and then spin the upper back. Tailbone is long. Coil through the front of the core. Lift the heart and spin open. 4. And then 5. On the inhale, come up. Rotate both feet. As you exhale, extending, pull the right inner thigh back, not the outer thigh. Inner thigh back as you come into the posture. Find your big toe. Press into the mat. Squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hold. 1, 2, 3. Press the sacrum back a little bit. Tailbone long. 4, 5. Up on the inhale. Turn towards the back of the mat. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm up to the sky. And 1, 2. Right inner thigh, or right outer thigh is external rotation. Left inner thigh is pulling back and up. 4. And then 5. Look down, inhale, coming up, deep breath. Right arm high. Exhale, reaching out. Palm down if it'll go. Fingertips will work. Fingertips on the inside as well. Palm on the inside as well. Both options. Reaching. Left outer hip moves back. Right inner thigh moves back. Tailbone presses towards right heel. 4 and 5. Look down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, Samastihitihi. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Step the right foot back. Inhale, expanding. Rotate your feet. Left foot follows right. As you exhale, right palm to the outside. Fingers will work. Put a break down if you need. Reaching. It's easy to let the body hang here or to worry so much about kind of the rolling of the shoulder back that we lose our core. So take your pubic bone and push it back towards your sacrum so you feel this hug in. Tailbone long. Now reach. 3, 4, 5. Inhaling up. As you exhale, bending the front leg. Right foot drawn forward. As you exhale, really hug into the midline. Pubic bone back to the sacrum. Inhale, reaching, look through the palm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up, deep breath. Turn towards the back of the mat, up on the back toes if you need to. As you exhale, left shoulder to the outside of your right knee. So bend the right leg, rotate shoulder, rib cage, kidneys, all of it across the thigh. I always use my right hand to assist outside of the hip, drawn down, inner thigh forward, right arm up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Look down. Inhale, come up, rotate, maybe up on the back toes, maybe you can keep your heel down. As you exhale, drop the shoulder across, hug it across, then right hand down, left arm reaching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming up, deep breath. Exhale, front of the mat, Samastihitihi. So step the right foot back. I'll do the left just for demonstration. Hands to the waist. Anchor, pubic bone back towards the sacrum, tailbone down. Inhale, lift the heart. As you exhale, folding. Hands down, lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms push into the mat. 1, 2. If your hamstrings feel vulnerable here, take the pubic bone back towards the sacrum, which means pubic bone kind of pressing towards the front or towards the side of the mat, out in front behind your head here. 4, 5. Inhale, lift the heart here. Exhale, hold the pose for a moment. Bring your hands to the waist. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Keep the hands here, elbows drawn back. Inhale. As you exhale, inner thighs rotate forward. Try not to let the elbows draw towards the outside too much. Instead, hug them back. Inner thighs spin back. Lift the chin for a moment, and then the head down, gaze off the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. And then exhale. Arms come out nice and wide. Drop the thumbs. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, pull the heart open and up. Exhale, folding. And then the palms will butterfly open a little bit. Thumbs stay together. Open it up. Try to draw the shoulders down. Try to bring them towards the floor behind you. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, come up, and exhale. Inhale, lift the heart to the sky. Exhale, folding. Grab your big toes, peace sign, fingers, thumbs. Inhale, lift the heart forward, extending. Exhale, top of the head to the floor. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, lift up. Pause here, engage your core. Bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the front, Samastihiti. Parshvattanasana. Take your arms, reach them out to the outside. Drop your thumbs down. Roll the tops of the shoulders forward. Fists together, palms together, or opposite elbows if you have any sort of shoulder issues. And then from there, really press your little fingers with the back of the hands in towards the back of the heart. So you're really squeezing in. Take your right foot, step back, rotate towards the back of the mat. Extra breath here. Push into the floor with your legs. Inhale. Anchor the tailbone. Pubic bone presses back towards the back body. Extending. Maybe chin towards your shin. If you have any sort of neck issues, maybe you let your head go. But try to keep the collarbones spreading. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Rotate towards the front. Collarbone spreading. Shoulders, elbows drawn back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Long exhale. Lead with an open heart. And then chin towards your front shin. Lift the heart. Open. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the front, Samastihi. Utthita Parangustasana. So hands drawn towards the sides of the waist. So you bring the palms almost towards your hips, elbows hugged back. Keep the left hand where it's at. Reach down, find your right big toe. Inhaling, Ekam, push through your big toe. Take your left rib cage and spin to the midline. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, open to the side, gaze out towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, stand up. Press through your toes. Try not to lean back. Hug in. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Release the foot down to the floor. Then inhale, grab, keep your right hand at the waist. Hug your elbow back. Lift up your left arm. As you exhale, right rib cage this time is going to rotate forward. So try not to let your hand kind of just be, your shoulder be a kind of like a cable holding up the foot. Engage, pull the shoulder back, hug in. 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, open up towards the left. Gaze out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, stand up, float the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Releasing. Little wiggle. Ardha Baddha Padangusthasana, bound lotus, forward fold. Right knee up, open up to the side, heel to the hip crease. Right arm reaches back. Find your toes if they're available. Wrist will work as well. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, fold. If that's a lot for you, figure 4, right leg, right above the kneecap. Toes flex back towards the shin if you're in this arrangement. Bend to your left leg. Bring your elbow towards your ankle and your knee. Push your knee up into your elbow. Feel the stretch in the outer hip. 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, look up if you're in your fold. Secure the foot. Inhale, everyone up. Exhale, release. Right foot comes down. Left foot comes up. So there's always the option of tree pose or all the way up to the hip crease. Heel all the way up. Staying there. Left arm up, reaching. Reach for your toes. Or you can bring your ankle above your knee. Inhale the right arm up and exhale, fold. Take your elbow towards your left knee if you're in the flamingo variation, I guess I call that. Push your knee up, soften your hip back. 2, 3. So we're not pushing our elbow down, we're using the leg strength to lift it up and then softening deeper into our set. 4, and then 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, secure the foot. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the foot to the floor. Front of the mat, Ekam, arms up. Exhale, Dve, palms flat. Trini, inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, Chatwari, low push-up pose. Pancha, inhale, express the heart. Shot, exhale, hips to the sky. Float forward, Utkatasana. Set the heels deep, arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Handstand or crow, depending on where you're at in your practice. Bend the knees, squeeze the shoulders for crow. Lift the heart forward and come up. 1, heels together, big toes touching. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog, and then warrior 1. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, arms up. So left rib cage wants to escape out, hug it in. Right hip wants to escape out, hug in. But it's like your left rib cage and right hip are squeezing towards your belly button where they unite. 4 and 5. Come up, inhale, exhale. Outside of the left hip in, right rib cage forward and in, reaching. 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 2, open up your stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Up on inhale, rotate your feet. Exhale, warrior 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Arms up, hands down. Step back, chaturanga, dandasana. Up dog, inhale. Down dog. Exhale, pause in your down dog. Bring your knees down to the floor. All right, so I'm going to rotate my mat a little bit, and we'll pause just for a moment here. Sometimes I feel like I pause when we are getting ready to go into the sweatier part, or the kind of the part that requires we finally build a good sweat. And then I'm like, hey, stop. So I apologize for that. I'll check the camera real quick. All right, so from here, as we cultivate our jumping forward or our movement forward, it can be kind of complicated about where to go in the intermediate before we're able to land. And so what I want to kind of encourage is, as you step forward, so I'm going to use my brakes just for that extra height, and you're welcome to do so. If you have long arms, you can just push your palms down. So from our down dog, as we get ready to move it forward, so imagine I lift up my right leg here, which we would never do in an orthodox studio, or just maybe only do it when we're by ourselves. So my right leg comes up for a moment, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it towards my right armpit, towards the inside, or just towards the armpit, and then my right heel towards my left wrist, as if I was going into a half pigeon. If your toes come down to the floor, just start to slide them forward. So right knee towards your right wrist and toe. So hug in, squeeze from this position. Take your left leg and pull forward and sit down. Now, that can be where you're at right now, and that's fine. With the bricks, however, I have an opportunity. As I take my right foot forward and I drag my left foot forward, I come to this position here. I can pause here, bring my bricks back behind me, engage my core, lift my legs, and sit down. So there's an extra part in there. Both of them require mindfulness. Because I did it on the one side, I'm going to do it on the other side. So from here, taking left wrist, left ankle forward. So this time I'm going to lift up the leg for a moment, and then left toes towards right wrist, opposite knee drawn towards the armpit. So hug in, squeeze. Now take the right toes, drag them forward, pause here, or if you have the balance on the feet, bricks back, float the feet, sit down. Possible to do it with your hands on the floor. So let's do that one time on both sides, and then we'll proceed, okay? So hands out in front, find your down dog. So inhale. This time we're not going to lift up the right leg. We're just going to inhale, exhale to down dog, look forward, bring your right foot forward, slide left foot forward, pause here, or sit down, or hands back, push into the mat, and then sit down. All right, so maybe that feels normal. The reason why I lifted the foot the first time was for demonstration. Here we want to press the breath out, squeeze in, bring the leg forward as we finish that exhale, and then sit down, okay? So left side, hands out in front, lift up the hips, inhaling here, push the breath out as if you're exhaling, left foot forward, right foot drags, pause or slide the legs forward, lift them, sit down. All right, so pause here in Dandasana. Hands either on the bricks or behind you. Charge your legs. Make them strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, lift your heart forward. Exhale, fold forward, grab your big toes, lift the heart open. Exhale, elbows down or out, whichever feels appropriate. Maybe it changes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hold, engage your core. Reach around the outside, thumb on big toe. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, elbows wide. 1. Keep your neck from collapsing back by lifting up a little bit. Look at the toes. As you become more mobile, keep the gaze forward, chin forward, looking at the toes. After a while, you'll notice it's going to collapse the neck, so you have to drop the head a little bit, but keep looking forward. And then 5, inhale, come up. Exhale, hold there. Interlace your fingers out in front, or modify. Inhale, exhale, elbows wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, squeeze in. Hands down to the floor. Pause here for a minute. So when we jump back this time, as we move through, we're going to find ourselves moving into asymmetrical postures. So as we do, we want to make sure that we have the appropriate foot forward so that the transition is nice and is a lovely transition. Feels good. As we get ready to lift up, so if I were going to step back with my left foot, I would maybe bring it in, pull the core in, switch the legs forward. So I want to feel the pull back, squeeze back, lean forward, and then step back, chaturanga dandasana. Up dog, inhale, down dog. So Prabhutanasana, float forward, set down, hug, squeeze, breaks back, lift, set down. All right, Prabhutanasana is backwards plank, hug the core in, tailbone down, lift the hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Cross your ankles. So I did my right foot, I was in front this first time. So I'm going to take my left ankle, hug back, squeeze, lift up, switch the bricks out in front, step back or float back, chaturanga, and then up dog, inhale. This time my right heel is going to be on top of my left thigh. So I bend my knees, I look forward, left toes towards right wrist. Press the breath, squeeze the knee in, lift your chin, slide it forward, and then hands back if they need, and set down. Right heel should be pretty close to ready to come up towards the hip crease. And then maybe you reach for your toes. Left arm reaches forward. Inhale and exhale, fold. Keep looking forward. My right hip scooched back, so I'm going to hug it in a little bit. 2. Use the brick if you need to. 4. Support on the knee. 4. And then 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, slide your ankle down. Cross them. Lift up. Exhale, hands out in front, and step back or float back. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog. Exhale. This time the right ankle's going to move forward, so pressing the breath out. Pull the left hip forward. Switch the bricks back, and then reaching out. Left heel in. Bring the heel up to the hip crease. Always modify as you need to. Left hand comes back towards the toes, or take your variation. Reach for the side of the foot. Inhale and exhale, folding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up, and exhale, hug in, squeeze in. Slide the left ankle forward, crossing. Inhale, lift up, and then bring your hands out in front. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. A little bit different. Chaturanga Mukha Pada Paschimottanasana. Look forward, slide, press just your left leg out in front. Keep your right toes back. So stepping forward a little bit, and then bring the leg out in front and set down. So the full transition would look more like a jump. So left leg forward, right? And then the right heel's beside you. Set on the brick if you need. Reach forward, find your wrist, lift your heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, squeeze through your core. Bring your hands back. Crossing, lift up, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, down dog. Exhale, right ankle, right heel forward, look forward. Step forward, bring it down. Right hip might be supported by a brick, and then reach for it. Lift the heart open, grab the other wrist. If you do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, squeeze through the core. Hands move back. Lift up the right ankle. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhaling. Down dog, exhale. So this is Janu Shirshasana. Left leg will be out in front. Right heel will be hugged in. So pressing the breath out. Left ankle forward. Pull the right leg through. Bring the hands back and set down. Left leg's already prepared. Reach forward. Inhale. And then exhale, folding. And so go ahead and come up for just a moment. Just one thing I wanted to touch. Sometimes what we do is we're coming to this posture, then we inhale the arms up, and then we fold forward. And that's not necessarily, if that's part of your practice, that's fine. It's not necessarily traditional. What we want to do is we want to find our bind, then inhale, and as I do, the head of the femur pulls back into the hip socket. As I exhale, the elbows move wide, lengthening out. And so that first exhale, I'm entering the posture, I'm installing the posture, not necessarily inhaling the arms up, and exhale, folding, preparing for the pose. So it's just efficiency. 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hug the tailbone towards the floor. Keep that squeeze. Cross your ankles. Right ankle behind. Lift up. Maybe you bring your bricks in front. Lean forward and then step back. High plank to low. Up dog. And down dog. This time the left ankle is going to move forward first. So the right ankle is going to move forward first so that it can extend and forward. Pull it forward. Squeeze. Set down. Right leg out in front. Reach forward, find the foot, inhale, lift the heart, and then exhale, folding. 1, 2, keep your chin up off the chest. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, squeeze the core in, hands beside you. Bring the bricks in front if you need it. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, down dog, exhale, left ankle in front, slide the right leg forward, and sit down, left leg in front. The other option is to bring both legs straight out in front, then pull the heel in. That's not a bad problem. We're doing part B, so we're gonna lift up and sit on our heel. Reach for your front foot, then inhale, the heart open, and exhale, folding. If you collapse the back of the neck, go ahead and bring your chin in a little bit so your neck is long, but keep your disposition moving forward. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, squeeze in, but hold. Hands come back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right ankle be in front this time. So bring the foot forward, slide the left leg forward. Feel your core work as you set down, right leg in front. Reach for your, come up onto your hip, or onto your heel, so you're in that heel under the perineum. Toes flex forward, find the front foot, then inhale, and exhale, folding. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Look up, inhale, exhale, releasing, squeezing in, lift up, exhale, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, part C, left ankle in front, and we do, left ankle forward, pull the right, and try to sit down. This time, right heel towards the inner thigh, toes towards the floor. So do your best to bring your heel up to the hip crease. Squeeze the leg in. If you have any sort of knee issues, you can support it or modify. Find your front foot. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, squeeze the heel in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, come up, and exhale, squeeze. Lift up, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Right foot forward, pressing the breath. Slide it forward, sit down. So the left heel is in, toes to the floor. Reach the right arm forward, find the foot. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, folding or modify. Modifying the posture is always a good option. Squeeze the heel into the inner thigh. 1, squeeze the inner thigh into the heel. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, look up, and then exhale, release. Cross your ankles, lift, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Left ankle in front this time, Marichyasana A. Bring it forward, hold the right. See if you can bring the bricks back. Sit down, right knee towards your armpit. And then right arm up, reach forward, drop the thumb, reach back, find your other hand. Inhale, lift the heart forward. Exhale, chin towards your front shin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Left ankle comes in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot forward. Sit down, right leg out in front. Knee hugging in. Left arm comes up, inhale. Reaching forward, drop the thumb. Reach back, find your other hand. Inhale, lift the heart open. Exhale, folding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up, and exhale, hold, squeeze the core in, cross your ankles, lift up, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, down dog, exhale. Marichyasana C. If you put your foot, or B, if you put your foot in half lotus in this posture, then it might be in front. Otherwise, your right ankle will be in front. So bring it forward, hug, squeeze forward, hands back, lift, and then release. So then from here, if your left foot comes up to the hip crease, make it so. Otherwise, heel underneath, right heel in front. Marichyasana B. Take the right arm up, reach up, reach way out in front, drop your thumb, reach back, find your other hand. Lift your heart, inhale, exhale, folding. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. Inhale, look up, exhale, hold, squeeze your tailbone down, cross your ankles, lift up, exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Up dog, inhale, down dog, exhale, and then opposite side. So maybe your left ankle's forward if you're sitting in the half lotus, all right, or the other way. So bring it forward and reach it to the front of the room. So left leg out in front, right heel in, pull it up to the hip crease or underneath. Bend your left knee if you're going to move into that full variation. Otherwise, heel on the floor. Left arm up, reach forward. Really find lifting through the hips. Inhale, as you exhale, folding. So we do 2 things here. We bow in, trying to bring our chin to the floor, then maybe our forehead. But we also try to lean forward while rooting back. 3, push your left foot down. 4, then 5. Inhale, look up, exhale, hold with your core. Release the hands, cross the ankles, lifting. Exhale, chaturanga, low push-up pose. Up dog, down dog. Part C, foot forward, set down. Legs out in front. Right knee bends, hug the knee in towards the armpit. Right hand back this time. Foot's closer, maybe almost touching. Then take left arm up, reach. As you exhale, reach that left hand way out. I like to come up onto my fingertips a little bit here so that I can really pull my waist through. And then reaching out, bend the elbow. See if you can find your other hand behind you. Otherwise, left hand towards the hip, pulling the outside of the hip forward. Take the energy of your right inner thigh forward. Fire up your left toes. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release, squeezing in. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana, low push-up. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right ankle be in front, pull. Right leg forward, left heel in. Then take left hand back, right arm up. Reach up, hand towards your hip, or reach your elbow forward and binding. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hug. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Part D, float forward. Right ankle in front. Drag the left leg forward to set down. And you can take your left heel up to the hip crease, or you can keep it underneath. Right knee drawn in. Full variation, or full twist here. Left arm up, exhale, folding into your twist, then roll the right shoulder back. If you're in the half lotus posture, it's a similar action. The left knee wants to float, push it down, maybe in both postures, and look back. 3, 4, and then 5. Look forward, inhale, exhale, squeeze, lift up, inhale, exhale, low push-up pose, chaturanga, so shift forward, lift the hips, low push-up, up dog, left heel in, right ankle in front, and then switch it out, opposite step forward. Lift up the right arm up to the sky, drop your thumb down, hand towards your hip, bring the elbow out in front, and then twisting into the pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, squeeze. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. So symmetrical posture, you can float your feet right in between your hands. Bend the knees, maybe up on the toes. Bring your hands back behind you. Lift the legs right into boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross your ankles or straight leg. Lift, hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross or lift. Hips up, legs up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross and lift. Releasing down, legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Low push-up pose. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Now leapfrog the legs around the arm as far forward out in front of your feet, in front of your hands as you can. So leapfrog them way out in front. So float them forward. And then squeeze your shoulders with your knees. Press weight into the hands. Cross your ankles. From the crossed ankle variation, you can hinge forward. Really squeeze the heels up. Squeeze your knees in. Try to slide your knees up your triceps. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward. Hold, squeeze. Inhale, legs out. Exhale, Bakasana, crane pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Leapfrog legs around the arms. Maybe you don't even let your feet touch. You just alight upon the floor. And squeeze your shoulders. Lift your hips up. Lift your feet up. And then come down. It's harder on the bricks, mainly because of the landing. Less smooth. All right. Then with the hands, you can reach underneath, cup your heels. It's a good way to work the chest forward with tight groin, inner thighs, or squeeze your shoulders. Walk your hands out to the outside. Press your legs towards straight, chin down. Push your hands down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, releasing. Maybe find something to grab. Cross right ankle over left if it's available to you. Most people can do it, just not necessarily in the pose. So that's where you have to be a barometer and experiment. Rock onto one hip, then the other hip. And then inhale, hard forward, and exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, releasing. Squeeze your shoulders, hands underneath your hips. So bring them in, lift up. Inhale, exhale, crow pose to Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog, and then down dog. And then float forward, sit down, Baddha Konasana. Float forward. So if you're doing the cross ankle, bring one leg forward then the other. Perfectly good option. You can jump forward into your squat, bring your bricks back. Just be really super intentional and purposeful with why you choose the variation that you do. So bricks can come to the sides if you need to help support the knees. Heels together. Press your inner legs long, and then press the outer legs back. And from here, lift the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Lift your chin. Exhale, thumbs to the inside. Peel the feet open. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, pubic bone and tailbone forward. Squeeze in. Lean out in front. Hug your elbows in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, set up. Exhale, elbows maybe to the calf, tops of the calves, or to the front of the shins. Inhale again. This time, curl in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Cross your ankles as you choose. Picking the opposite. Lift up. Exhale, Chaturanga. And then seated Upavishta Konasana. Float forward. Legs out in front. Then from here, legs nice and wide. 90 degrees, 100 degrees. You can grab either the big toes, peace sign, finger, and thumb, or the outsides of the feet. Thumbs pulling, pushing into the big toe knuckles if you have the outsides of the feet. Big toes pushing, big toe forward against your grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lean back a little bit. Switch your grip if you need to. Lift the legs up. And then let the head draw back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, bring the legs forward. Exhale, cross, hug, and lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog. And then down dog. Hips to the sky. So Supta Konasana. Look forward. Find your seat. Slowly lay down. Tadagya Mudra. Inhale. Lift the legs up. Reach for your big toes. Pull the big toes to the floor. About 3 feet or 4 feet in between your legs. So draw them wide. Pull on your foot with your arms. Keep the weight in the shoulders so you have freedom in the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press the breath out. Inhale up onto your hips. Exhale. Inhale here. And then exhale slowly. The heels come down. Take your vinyasa, cross your ankles. So sometimes you can lift up here, but I do enjoy, and a lot of you that have taken my class before know that I really like the hands in front of the toes, so you can inhale, lift up, hug, and then exhale, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, supta konasana, bind your seat, look for float or step, lay down, inhale, lift the right leg up, as you exhale, chin towards your shin. Left hand reaches, pushing your foot forward, push against your heel forward, and then pull the bicep back. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lay down. Exhale, open up to the side, gaze towards the left. Feel the left hip wants to float. Press down and feel the peeling open of the right leg. 2. Feel the left inner groin moving down to the floor. 4, 5. Inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, do a squeeze. Inhale, lay down. Exhale, the foot comes down. Inhale, left leg comes